Hey guys, how's it going? I think I'm a little later than when I said I was going to come on, but I got distracted. I just got my next part of my program for my competition that's coming up. So now on season starts tomorrow actually. So I've got a brand new program that I get to start on Monday. Some different exercises, heavier weights. I'm super excited. I love new programs. So, and a little bit of a change in the diet as well, but nothing too severe at all. I'm looking at the food plan. I'm thinking this is going to be a breeze for now. I don't know what happens in the weeks to come. I would imagine that it gets a little more intense, but seems that my coach is really easing me into it. So that's really cool. So today, it's Friday, so I like to go with kind of a lighter subject on Fridays. Hey Stephanie, how's it going? So I thought I would talk about things that only muscular girls would really understand. And I'm definitely one of those more muscular girls. When I was younger, I wanted so much to be one of those really super slim, kind of willowy girls. I wanted to lose weight and be skinny, and I wanted the long limbs, and it's like, eventually I had to realize that I don't have the body for that. I don't have the frame for that at all. And to be honest, it devastated me for a lot of years. I really, really hated my body type. I hated it so much. I did everything I could to fight against it. And when you can't change something, as I've talked about before, you need to accept that and move on, because I was just, banging my head against the wall, trying to be something that I could never be. It would have been the same as if I was trying to be 3 inches taller. Like, it's just not going to happen, right? So I eventually learned to come to peace with my body type, which is a little more muscular, and that's okay. I'm quite happy with it. Hey, Ayo, how's it going? Hi, Sarah. Hey, Tony. Hi, Alyssa. Lots of you on today. Awesome. So anyways, I was just looking through on the internet, just kind of browsing through, and I found some kind of funny things about what us muscular girls understand. And I thought, yeah, it's true. A lot of the things are true. So I thought I'd share that with you. So the struggle is real. But I'm not at all upset with my body type now. I have learned to love it. I've grown into it. I'm quite happy with it. It was a big, long struggle for a lot of years, but now I'm quite comfortable in my skin. So it's nice to be at that point. Hey Juan, how's it going? So first thing, and this is just such a pain in the butt, finding a pair of jeans. You can't find jeans. If I buy a pair of jeans that fit my quadzilla quads, they're huge in the waist. If I buy something that fits my waist, I can't even get the thigh of the jean over my calf. I mean, come on, look at some of these jeans. They're like little skinny, tiny jeans. Like, my legs are not built for that. So I do not have a pair of jeans that fit me properly. Funny enough, the one pair of jeans that came close to fitting were actually skinny jeans, which I always avoided because I thought skinny jeans, that's not for muscular girls. But I was in the States and trying on some clothes, and a friend of mine brought me a pair of skinny jeans and said, here, try these on. I'm like, yeah, all right, whatever. And they actually fit okay, still not ideal. And I've never found a pair of jeans where I was like, I love jeans, gonna wear these forever. If I'm wearing pants, I am wearing leggings. Sorry, I know some people don't agree that leggings are actually pants, but try walking around with quadzilla quads and see what you think then. So I am definitely a leggings kind of girl. Can't find jeans. Shorts are fine, skirts are awesome, dresses are awesome, jeans, can't find them. So the next struggle, boots. And this is kind of a pain in the butt too, because I love boots. I love those high boots, come up to your knees, even past your knees. Those are really cool boots. Like, I just love boots. And to find a pair of boots that I can zip up over my calves, not an easy thing to do. I usually end up buying a pair that are tight. I have to like struggle to get them done up, and then I wear them around to try and stretch them out a bit. So eventually they sort of kind of fit, but it's still really tough to find boots. Stephanie, you have the same problem. Yeah, I'm telling you, the struggle is real, guys. It's not easy being muscular. Hey, Philippe, how's it going? Now another one, and this is one of my pet peeves. If someone says this to me, I just kind of want to strangle them. People cautioning you not to get too muscular. Oh, don't get too muscular. You're going to look masculine if you get too muscular. Don't listen to those people. You're a woman. If you're putting on muscle as a woman, it's going to be feminine muscle. You're not going to all of a sudden start looking like a man. unless you want to and you want to work that hard and get to that point where you're that big that you're actually looking masculine, but that's going to take a whole lot of work, a whole lot of planning. It doesn't come easy. So if somebody says to you, be careful not to get too muscular, just tell them to shut the hell up. Or be nicer and explain to them that that wouldn't happen and that you are proud of your strong and fit body. And you know, I was very insecure about that because I knew that I was muscular. I would have guys come up to me in the gym and say, oh, I wish I had calves like you. And I'm thinking, guys want their calves to look like mine. That can't be good. So, you know, over the years I've asked friends and asked them, like, you know, what do you think of my physique? Do you think it's looking a little bit masculine? And I have been absolutely reassured by my male friends that not masculine, it's feminine, and most of them find it quite sexy. So muscle is good. You're not going to end up looking like a man if you're a woman. This next one, this one's tough, and this has been a struggle for me all my life, but small boobs. So breasts are basically made up of fat, right? So when you lose fat, you're going to lose some of your breasts as well. They're just going to get smaller. That's just a thing. I am genetically made to have small breasts anyways, so I didn't really have much to start with, and then lost a little bit more when I got more fit. And at first that kind of upset me, and then I thought, you know what? I just want to be fit and strong, and if that means my breasts are going to get a little bit smaller, I don't care. I did years and years ago once entertain the thought of getting breast implants, and really thought about it long and hard, and just decided, no, that's not for me. It's not for me. I'm just going to own the fact that I have really small boobs. I'm okay with that. And hey, there are a lot of advantages. So I can wear pretty much anything I want. You know, these little strappy tank tops, not a problem. If I don't want to wear a bra, I don't wear a bra. I don't need to wear a bra. So that saves me money. I own one bra and I barely wear it because I don't need to. And I'm in my 40s now, and there is no sign of sagging. So there's some good things about being small-breasted. It's fine. But that was one that I struggled with for a while. So I do admit that bothered me for a while, to the point where I was seriously considering getting implants. And luckily, I really thought long and hard about it and just jump into something like that. And I realized that it was not something that I wanted to do. It wasn't for me. I know women who have done it. They love it. They're so happy with it, and that's awesome. But for myself, it just wasn't in the plans. And then the last one is that damn scale. The scale is your enemy. So the thing with muscle is that it weighs more than fat. So if you have 5 pounds of muscle, it's going to take up less space than 5 pounds of fat. But if you're relying on the scale to tell you how well or how badly you're doing, however you view that, if you lose fat and put on muscle, you might not see a change on the scale, and that can be frustrating. You might even see a gain on the scale, and that can be devastating depending on what kind of mood you're in that day and how attached to that damn scale you are. And I was very attached to my scale. And when I really learned, you know, the whole muscle is heavier than fat thing is, I had people asking me if I'd lost weight. They're like, oh, it looks like you've lost weight. And I'd get on the scale and I was either the same or a little bit more. And so I was like, you know, what's going on here? And then one of my friends said to me, he's like, you know, you look different. You're all compact now. And that's what it was. It's like I'm more compact. So same weight, but muscle rather than fat. So you become more compact and more shapely. So if you are one of those people who dreads getting on the scale and the scale can ruin your day, get rid of the thing. You don't need it. It's not a good way to keep track of what's going on with your body. The scale measures everything. So if you put on muscle, it's going to weigh, it's going to measure that. If you are retaining some water, it's going to measure that. And just to give you an example of water retention, this is crazy. I had decided that I was going to try out a 3-day refresh because it's a product that is that I can sell through Beachbody. So I wanted to try it. I'm not going to, you know, offer something to somebody that I haven't tried before. So I decided to try this 3-day reset. And the day before I started, I weighed myself, you know, to see where I'm starting because I wanted to be able to give people kind of stats on what happened to me when I tried it out. And then the second day I did the, you know, whatever I was supposed to do that day, had the foods and stuff that I was supposed to have, had the water and all of that. And then I weighed myself the day after that, 9 pounds gone. 9 pounds of water weight. I did not lose 9 pounds of fat. Don't get that wrong. You cannot lose 9 pounds of fat overnight. It was water weight, water retention. So that just goes to show, you know, one of the reasons why the scale is so stupid. So, and then I was thinking about, you know, all that, imagine like you're carrying around an extra 9 pounds of water. Like, that's crazy. Anyways, that was really interesting. That was a big eye opener for me. So yeah, if you can get away with not using the scale, definitely do that. I had to take a big long break from the scale because the scale and I had a really bad relationship. So I took a really long break from it, and when I was finally able to get over that whole thing with the scale, I did bring it back into my life briefly, and just kind of like it was there. I'd weigh myself once in a while, not a big deal. Right now I do weigh myself a little more regularly because I'm getting ready for that competition, but at the same time I don't really care what the number is. I'm going more by, you know, how my clothes fit and how much stronger I am and how much stronger I feel, how much more weight I can lift and that kind of thing. So scale is not really a great measure. So that's it, just 5 things that I wanted to touch on. And you know, if you're watching this and you're a woman and you're a little more muscular than your friends and you're feeling a little bit insecure about your body, or you're thinking maybe you're looking masculine or maybe you're looking too big, like all these thoughts that go through your head, stop thinking about that. Be proud of your feminine muscular physique. Be proud to be strong. Be happy that your body moves so well. Know that as you get older, you're going to stay strong. Your bones are going to be strong and your body's going to move better. So that's it. That's what I wanted to talk about today. Hey Helen, how's it going? So I'm going to take off now. I've got the rest of the afternoon off. I think I might go sit in the sun because we finally have some heat here. It's like 20 some odd degrees. Holy cow, it's been so cold lately. So I'm going to go take in some of that sun before it goes away. So you guys have an awesome evening. I'll talk to you again real soon.